Back in Anaheim, here's the catcher, Doug Neal.
Neal.
And there's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Happ in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That clips the zone and the count 1-1. And that one is inside. One out, base is empty. Check swing on the 2-1, appeal to third. And that's a swing, according to umpire Matthew Ross. Happ lays off.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
On the ground to short, Cheney. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next up for Texas, Raynel Delgado. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Up next for the Rangers, Isaiah Cassidy. That one outside. Ball one. The tying run at the plate. That's in there, and 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Rangers down to their final strike. On the ground, and this should do it. And that is the ball game.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. We go to the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Zach DeLoach.
Zach DeLoach.
Late on that fastball. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Alexis Diaz getting loose out there. Munoz also getting ready. Left field. Dives and he can't hang on. And the leadoff man aboard.
The batter, the designated
So
hitter.
now here's the DH, James Kaplan. Fought off foul. Helsley, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one not close. 1-1. Swing and a miss.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run.
Now
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And now it's going to be Christian Moore. This one popped up. Barger settles underneath it. Nabs it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, William Cheney.
William Cheney, the next to hit for the Angels. He's 0 for 1. They had a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Kaplan, the runner at second with one away. Next offering way upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner at second here, one gone. That missed by a lot. 3-2 now. Helsley checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. Swing and a miss. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now a chance for Nate Fukudome. And he takes a strike. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. The run comes in from second, and they take a 3-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ryan Helsley won't go any further tonight. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Alexis Diaz.
And what a workhorse he's been for him this year as he comes on for his 75th appearance. That's an indication of how important he truly is to this ball club.
And next for L.A., Justin Hubbard. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. That one almost got him. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. So in now for the Angels, Bobby Nelson. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. Angels 5 and the Guardians 2.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Angels.
and on the mound is the closer,
Number
Jason
68.
Foley.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
The center fielder.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Alvin Hairston. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. A little bit low.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
And there's a ball.
3.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Count is 3-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot.
Now
Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So a man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Travis Bazzana.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's a foul ball. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And a foul ball. Hairston over at first with 1 away. Grounder might be 2. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, things that lead to big innings other than hits or home runs are, of course, walks and errors. Free base runners, and they've been gifted with both so far this inning. And that will make any manager in the dugout just stew a little bit, and I'm sure he is right now.
2 on, 1 out. Escalera will hit next. First pitch misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Tying run at the plate. Outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The tying run at the plate. And that's in for a strike.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it's off the wall. Heading for the plate. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in, I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jason Foley departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Ben Joyce will take over here
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game.
44.
Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
A move coming at third base. On to pinch run for the Guardians. Blake Perkins.
Blake.
And up next for Cleveland, Abdul Belcher. Golden opportunity right here. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
So the tying run at second.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Guardians with 1 out left. So in now for Cleveland, Christian Encarnacion Strand. He's been a great free agent side.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boom. A towering shot. And they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Six-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. And we're back. New
Leading
inning
off
getting
for the
started.
Angels,
Now,
the shortstop,
William Cheney.
Cheney.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
That one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Alvarez going back on this one. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond.
Batter,
Leadoff man comes
fielder,
up, gets into
Nate
scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Fukudome, the next to hit. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And that is out of play.
Ball one.
And down on strikes he goes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Now the batter now, Justin Hubbard. That's in there. It's 0-1. Pickoff throw. Cheney dives back in safely. In the air, left field, down the line. Alvarez snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Nelson.
Next to hit, Bobby Nelson.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Outside, and that's ball one.
They call this batter a gamer because he always seems to perform better when it matters most. Who doesn't want a guy like that on your team?
That one well upstairs, and the count now 2-0. Right through there for a strike. The 2-1. Line drive. Lays out and makes the play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Angels.
and on the mound, the closer, Jason Foley.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
For the
Well,
Guardians,
one-run game. Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Moves to first. Bazzana back in on a dive.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Right down to shoot. Strike one.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. Really important at bat coming up now.
Substitution now at second base. On to pinch run, Blake Perkins. Bottom of the ninth, one-run game, 2 on. Escalera now at the plate. That's in there. Strike one. Check swing, called strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to.
Oh, that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Bases loaded, nobody out. Belcher digs in now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ground ball left side. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. Across is the winning run. And the Guardians win it on a walk-off 7-6.
In this situation, this guy's looking to put the ball in play and find a hole somewhere. Well, he did exactly that. Drives into a very cool walk-off win.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And now the center fielder, Justin Hubbard. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Well, and bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That's down and in.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Movement in the bullpen. Cade Smith, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ball to strike. The pitch. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch misses. Now 2-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Up the middle. Bichette throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 34, Bobby Nelson.
Bobby Nelson, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now it's Mark Vientos. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That misses, and it's 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. There's a high chopper. Bichette fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. And we back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Dennis Hunter.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's one of the best players in the game. And ball 1.
1-0.
Line drive. This one could be trouble. It's a leadoff double, and the winning run is at second base.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Tristan Casas up next for the Mariners. Swings and misses.
0-1.
And that is strike 1. The winning run on second base. And strike 2.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. That one missed.
1-2.
Not close with that one. Ball 2. Got him! Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout,
Now
and there's one away.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Fernando Castilla. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hunter checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. Man at second. In the air, out towards left center. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. And this place is rocking. And the Mariners walk it off. Nothing. Coming to you live from Southern California, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Angels. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Mackenzie Gore. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. And they get the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. As a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Now it's going to be Alec Burleson.
One ball. Two strike.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Fukudome settles under this one. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Singy. And getting to start, Ramon Bonilla. What do we have on him?
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So we're taking the mound. This is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Bottom of the first, at the plate, Nate Fukudome. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, center fielder.
And next for the Angels, Justin Hubbard. First offering, runner goes. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fukudome on at first, nobody out. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Fights it off. He'll see another. And there's a ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position.
Runner on the go again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hit in the air out to center field. Lee makes the play, and there's one down.
Batting third, first baseman.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because It's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Mark
Vientos. The next to hit for the Angels.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here. Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
2 outs.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Austin Wells in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Angel Stadium, second inning set to go. Now the third baseman, Richard James. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. James Triantos will hit next. Popped up on the left side of the infield. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. On the ground to first, and that goes foul. And that one lifted in the air center field. Hubbard under this one. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Batting seventh, catcher Rafael Marchand.
Rafael Marchand, the next Giant to hit. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That one the other way, and it stays fair. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now it's the DH, Angel Henao. Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that's outside. Gavin Sheets in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Second inning here. No score. And they're all loaded up.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting ninth, first baseman.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. The 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. Bases loaded, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Hard hit left side. Off balance throw in time. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So they load the bases on just one hit, but can't get anyone across. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And that's down and away.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. One down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
So digging in, James Kaplan. Out towards left center. That is the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Yasser Mercedes. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Got him looking. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
That's inside. Top of the third, no score. Shortened a bunt and missed it. It's 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. It could become dangerous.
Now at the plate, Alec Burleson. That's outside. 2-1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Pitch misses. Ball 3. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore.
Second baseman, Christian Moore.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. A laser to left, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
Digging in, How You Lead. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one just misses the outside corner, and it's 2-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
2-2. That one down the line. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Now batting, number 15.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Nate Fukudome. And that one up and in. Look out. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that drops in for a strike.
The big bat's coming up and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Stays alive. Just misses the mark outside the zone. One on, nobody out, a run in here in the last half of the third. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. You can kiss it goodbye. A two-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 3-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Justin Hubbard getting ready to hit. And he grounds one to the right side. Sends it over to Sheets. One gone, bottom of the third
Now
inning.
batting,
It's a good
number
recovery,
34.
though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Bobby Nelson now at the plate. Still only one out here in the inning. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That misses the zone. Counts full, 3-2. One out, base is empty. And that's ball four.
Oh, ball four. Thank you, mate.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2
Now
pitch,
batting,
and I tell you
third
what, he
baseman,
earned that walk.
Mark
And at
Vientos.
first, Mark Vientos, the next to hit for the Angels. Late on that fastball.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
And now it's even up.
2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right through there, got him. That K is his third of the game.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. Two outs. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. You can kiss it goodbye. He jacks that one out to left. Their third home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, the manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
And now Zach DeLoach. And that one misses up and in. And a count 2-1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 2 out, space is empty. Got him. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. 3 innings complete. Angels 5 and the Giants nothing. Back in Anaheim, out of the fourth, and here is Richard James. The other way, fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's into second with nobody out.
He's been swinging it really well lately. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And here is James Triantos. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. James at second with nobody out.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Colson Montgomery, the next to hit.
Colson Montgomery.
Man at second.
No, that's a ball.
That's a good pitch there.
3-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Top half of inning number 4. And it is 2-1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
2-1 now, 2 aboard. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Nelson tossed to second. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. Angels 5 and the Giants nothing.
Now pitching for San
Welcome
Francisco.
back, and they turn to a new arm
Number
as we kick off the
29.
bottom of the fourth. Joe Whitman, 32nd appearance. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The Halos, designated hitter, number 9.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off. 2-2 on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That missed by a lot. Full count, 3-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to
Now
chase. That's just a bad
second
approach right there.
baseman,
Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Next offering upstairs. And misses inside. Foul ball. Three-two. On the ground to the left, James. The throw to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
How-Yu Lee, the next to hit for the Angels. Next offering is down low. 2-1. That one at the knees for a strike.
2-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Angels held in check as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check
for
out the
San
latest
Francisco,
news from
the
around the league.
designated hitter, number 7.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Didn't go. Center field. Hubbard. He makes the grab. And there's one away.
Now batting.
And now the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count now even up. Breaking ball misses down and away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Mackenzie Gore out of the game, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Peter Avalar.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So the batting order turns over, and up next for San Francisco, Yasser Mercedes. The next offering misses, and a count 2-1. Just missed.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Pitch is in there. 3-2 now. Sheets, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. This one in the air, center field. Lee sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Jung-Hoo Lee will hit next. Two outs. In the dirt.
1 strike.
And it's fouled away.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
That one not close. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second, 2 outs. And now here is Alec Burleson. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. He goes down looking. Nice work from the Angel pen there. Last half of the 5th coming up. Angels 5 and the Giants nothing. And we're back. John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Nate Fukudome. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Corniel getting ready to go. Beater warming up as well.
Two balls, two strikes.
That one hit to right. And that will drop foul.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Next pitch is outside. On the ground to third. Sends it over to Sheets. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, number 24.
Justin Hubbard, the next to hit for the Angels. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Bobby Nelson, the next to hit for the Angels. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And he walked him.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Runner,
here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Nelson on at second with 2 down. Out there to center. It's going to fall for a hit. Coming home. He will score. And it's an RBI single. It's 6-0.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Here's the Angels catcher, Austin Wells. The 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. That's ripped. Base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now batting,
Zach Deloach, the next to hit for the Angels. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. 5 innings complete. It's the Angels 6 and the Giants nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third.
3. Ball 4. Take the base.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Angels. Well, Singy, an opportunity to clinch a postseason berth on the line today.
And what a season it's been for this group. Win and they're in, Boog. The stakes couldn't be higher. You can feel the excitement in the air.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And our starting pitcher here today, Desmond Boyle.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
On the ground, Vientos. Over to first. One out in the top of the first. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Michael Busch.
And Boog, he leads the team in on-base percentage and runs scored. I mean, those two things are pretty much connected because obviously you can't score without getting on base. This is a guy who really acts as a catalyst for this lineup.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Jose Azocar. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 outs, base is empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Diamondbacks down quickly. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Pitching in our game today, Bryce Miller.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Bottom of the first. And here's the veteran outfielder, Nate Fukudome. He's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that one upstairs. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Justin Hubbard, the next to hit for the Angels. Righty delivers, and that's way high, and it's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second with a stolen base. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out towards right center field. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away.
Batting third, first baseman, number
All right, let's
34.
take a look at the Angels lineup. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year. Currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, you know, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so high and guys are swinging and missing, going for the fences. But if you can increase that contact rate, you can be a dangerous club. You get more guys on base, and then all of a sudden, when that big swing comes through, you're plating more runs. So we'll see if this pitcher can get some soft contact, let the defense work behind him.
Nelson matched a homer in his last game. Lifted in the air, right field. Carroll sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And now it's Mark Vientos. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Fouled off left side.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carroll ranges back. And that is that. Second inning coming up from Anaheim. No score. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Arizona,
Here's the veteran first baseman, Michael Busch. Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
To the right side. Fires over to first. And quickly one away in the second. Connor Wong stands in now for the Diamondbacks. No score here in the second. And now 2-1.
That's a ball.
Foul ball there. And now it's filled up. 1 out, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. And that skips in the dirt. This one in the air, right field. And that's a fair ball.
Batting 7th, third baseman, number 60.
Here's the rookie third baseman. And that one in the air, center field. Hubbard makes the grab. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
So up next, William Chaney. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Wells aboard here at first with nobody out. Fought off foul.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Swing and a ground ball,
that's a foul
and
ball.
that's just foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting 7th, right
James
fielder,
Catlin,
number
the
9.
next to hit for the Angels. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. Next pitch inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Now here is Christian Moore. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
First and second, 2 outs. And next for LA, Hao-Yu Lee. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Drops into the glove. And that is the inning. Angels strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back in Anaheim, and now the DH, Daniel Schneemann. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Called strike right there. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one 95 to finish him off.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Number 19.
Billy Strickland stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 down, base is empty. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Boyle was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No question did he earn that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
3-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That one out to right. Kaplan. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting.
Back to the top
30.
of the lineup, and stepping in is the speedy Francesco Quintero. 2 outs. Strike 2.
1 and 2 the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So they make short work of him there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. No score. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Nate Fukudome.
Number 15.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Inside ball four.
Ball 4. Runner taking base.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches. And somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Throw to first, and he's back in safely.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
That's
There's a ball. Throw. Safe. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
The 2-1. Runner goes again. That one fouled off. 2-2. Move to second, and he's back in there. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now, Mark Vientos. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Azokar.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He circles the bases. His 13th home run of the season. The Diamondbacks score first. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
This is Corbin Carroll. Late on that fastball.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Right side. Kaplan makes the grab, and there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Michael Busch stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a man aboard now with one away. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Bush leads off first with one away. Popped up. Squeezes it, and there's two down. Ryan Bliss getting ready to hit. Swing and a chopper out to short. Flips it. It's there, and that's a great play. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Action in the pen down there. Christian Mena appears to be getting loose. Moretta also throwing. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Cheney digs in now. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Full extension makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting, number 9.
This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the plays because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
James Kaplan, the next to hit for the Angels. And a swing and a miss there.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
One away with a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got him! Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And the batter now, Christian Moore, falling behind 2-1.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
The count 2-1, and that one fouled off. And that's in the dirt. Wells on third with 2 out. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for
pitcher's duel
Arizona,
so far.
third
Here's how the
baseman,
starters have
number
performed
60.
up to this point. Check swing. Went around. That is strike 2.
1 and 2. The count.
Good eye in that
ball.
spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next one misses, and now it's filled up 3 and 2. Tap back to the mound. On to first. Just got him on that one.
Now batting, designated hitter
Daniel Schneemann stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
You know, the danger with the
Now
slider
batting,
is leaving it
number
out
19.
over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
2 and 2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Nothing doing for Arizona. They lead it 1-0.
Now pitching for
Back
Arizona.
now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking
Number
over on the
64.
mound, Christian Mena.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And
So in now
off
for the
the
Angels,
Halos,
how you
the
lead.
shortstop,
Well, these
number
fans
86.
definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And now it's 1 and 2. The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch.
Number
Clearly
15.
he had him fooled.
So digging in, Nate Fukudome. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air. Push. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, number 24.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Justin Hubbard. 2 outs. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the catch, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the
Leading
top
off
half
for the
of inning
Diamondbacks,
number
center
6.
fielder,
And
number
now it's going to
30.
be Francesco Quintero. That misses, and the count is 2-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Ben Joyce, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Ersig getting cranked up as well. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose
Next to hit for Arizona, Jose Azocar. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
One now. And there's a foul ball.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2 the count.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
Line drive. Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Angels nothing. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Bobby Nelson. Up the middle. In time to Bush. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Now here is Mark Vientos. The Diamondbacks leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's downstairs and outside. Activity in the bullpen. Bryce Jarvis up and throwing. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Hot shot to third. In time to Bush. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
Here's the Angels catcher, Austin Wells. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Just off the inside edge.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Cheney in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Carroll puts it away, and that's the 3rd out. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Ben Joyce.
Now pitching for
he
the
has
Angels.
a great slider with tons of
Number
movement.
44. Ben Joyce.
Back at the ballpark
Leading
as
off
we
for
take a check of the
Arizona, first
bullpen so
baseman,
far this
Michael
season.
Bush.
On the ground to the left.
Foul!
And it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
I see it more commonly in the sport
Now
these
that
days,
is
but man, a
catcher,
triple-digit
Connor
fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
And now Connor Wong. Next offering is down low. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Next to hit, Ryan Bliss. That
That's
one
a ball.
missed. Two 1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Upstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Popped up. Nelson on his way over. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And the Diamondbacks down in order. But they're on top 1-0.
Now pitching for
We're
Arizona.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
40,
7th. Bryce Jarvis.
Bryce Jarvis.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well,
And leading
1-run
off for the
game.
Hellos,
Now it's the DH for the
designated
Angels.
hitter,
William
number
Cheney.
37.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now the right fielder, James Kaplan. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Christian Moore, the next to hit. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Angels nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Angels.
and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
53.
Chris Bubich.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Now the third baseman.
For the Diamondbacks.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And a big swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Daniel Schneemann.
Now it's going to be Daniel Schneemann. Next offering is downstairs. Action in the Angels bullpen. Brock Burke, the left-hander, up and throwing. Ersig, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Fouls one off. 2-2. And that's down and away. Out to short. Lee tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, number 19.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Billy Strickland. Right side, hard hit. Handles, throws to first, and Arizona is set down 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Angels nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Carmen Michinski.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for them.
Well, one-run game. Here's the shortstop at the plate. How you lead.
86.
Looking to get the tying run on base. The shortstop takes the ball. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Justin Martinez, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Nate Fukudome, the next to hit for the Angels.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Justin Hubbard, the next to hit for the Angels. Oh, he hit him.
You hit him.
And that got him pretty flush.
Well, that can certainly jumpstart an offense. The hit by pitch right there, and now they have the opportunity to make it really hurt on the scoreboard.
Majinski throws over.
Hey.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
Runner on the go. Throw, save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second, and that's a little bit high. And the count is 3-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Full count.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Hit in the air, center field. Quintero should have this one. Makes the grab. And that ends the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. You see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Angels.
It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Brock Burke.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Francesco Quintero stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Number 30.
Outside low, and that's ball 2.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
He swings and fouls one off. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now, Jose Azocar. Next pitch is outside. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground to third. Slings it across. Now one gone in the ninth. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Busch. Ball to strike. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Goes down looking. So a missed opportunity after the leadoff double as they strand the runner. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Justin Martinez.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Well, one-run game. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. Looked like it was a little bit up.
That's a really good take.
Austin Wells in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a swing and a miss. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Inside, just missed. Yeah, there's the strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And a base hit right there. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Cheney now at the plate. The 1-1. That one the other way. Down the line, and it's foul. Struck him out looking. Angels with only 1 out left. Now it's the right fielder, James Kaplan.
Number 9.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And a count 1-2. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th.
Ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
1 strike away. Drilled in the air high and deep right field. That's back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And the Angels walk it off for the win.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.